Hello and welcome to another podcast for Light Middle East, your premier exhibition for lighting design and technology. Just a quick reminder before we get into today's discussion, Light Middle East is literally just around the corner. The 15th edition is taking place live and in person from the 28th to the 30th of September at the Dubai World Trade Center. So make sure you register online at www.lightme.net. And while we're taking place in the true physical sense of all the appropriate health and safety precautions in place, Light Middle East will run as a hybrid event this year, which means anyone that cannot attend the show in person will still be able to gain access to its new hybrid event platform where they can experience AI-powered matchmaking, connect with exhibitors virtually, discover unmissable products and content, and log into live streams, conference sessions whenever they want to. So that's all ahead of us, and of course, but now onto our topic of discussion today, and we'll be covering smart value engineering. So what is smart value engineering? We're going to find out very, very shortly. And our guest today is Nasser Rizvi. He's the brand and specifications manager at Scientechnic, which is a UAE-based, one of the UAE's largest and leading lighting consultancies, and of course, Light Middle East Gold sponsor and headline sponsor for Light Middle East Design Recognition Awards. Welcome, Nasser. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Gareth. How are you?
Yeah, very good, thanks. So, I did a little bit of a research about value engineering, what it is, and of course, it's sort of defined, I think everyone knows, generally, it's defined as systematic and organized approach to providing the necessary functions in a project at the lowest cost. But do you think it gets a bit of a bad sort of reputation in the industry? Do people just think it's all just about saving money?
It does. There are a lot of misconceptions around it. In our field of work, when it comes to VE, the focus is more on the lowest cost and less on the necessary functions. Value engineering, it is completely misunderstood.
So what do you think the biggest misconceptions are then, linked to this concept, and why do these misconceptions exist, particularly here in the Middle East region, I guess?
Yeah, it's always about low budget and low quality, which is neither systematic nor it's organized. Value engineering, it can be smart too, with the right thought process and techniques in place. Value engineering, it can be termed smart value engineering, and that's what we're here to talk about.
Yeah, what's the difference? What's the difference between smart value engineering and value engineering in its typical traditional sense?
Well, the objective remains to meet the aesthetical and functional requirements of a project within the available and, more importantly, an agreed budget that we receive from the customer. Lighting, it's not just about meeting lux levels, which is the harsh reality of projects in this part of the world, even more when there is no lighting consultant on board. And for the same reason, it is so very essential to have a lighting consultant. Else, a piece of paper and a lux level table is usually followed without focusing on the actual project requirements. And lighting in a project, it is a lot more than you think. It's about combining different techniques and lighting elements to meet the design intent. It's about creating a visual experience and achieving function requirements too. And last not least, lighting cannot be generalized. As every project, it comes with its own set of unique requirements.
Yeah, and I guess, of course, Scientechnic has been involved with a lot of projects where smart value engineering is a core aspect of the delivery project. Can you give me some case study examples of what you've been working on that involves this aspect of project management?
Certainly. We have implemented smart value engineering and quite successfully in a lot of jobs over here. For example, we succeeded with a leading retail chain in UAE who are quite budget conscious, like everyone else. And they used to settle for low-tier brands in the past. So for this particular customer, we teamed up with a brand who are generally not chosen for such requirements because of the high price tag. But they are indeed one of the best solution provider when it comes to retail lighting. So what we did is we planned new layouts, we reduced quantities, we applied the right optic for each and every application, and the end result was just brilliant. We proved that the long-term benefits of using quality over quantity, and we really proved that less is more in this case.
Mm-hmm.
As a result, now we have done multiple projects for this customer. They look very satisfied. The customers are liking the new experience. There are no complaints, which makes us very, very happy. To sum it, it's been a huge success.
So I guess based on that, 20 stores in 12 months, happy customer and of course a happy supplier. Would you say that you're a strong advocate of the less is more concept?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the long-term benefits, they go beyond the cost-saving aspect. You get more quality over quantity, and it gives the customer the peace of mind that they chose the right product for the application. At Scientechnic, it is never about box selling for us. We believe in providing solutions to our customers, and our target is always to achieve the best in every project that we take.
All right. So sum up, we're going to talk a little bit about Light Middle East as well, because it is literally a few days away. But before we get...
Everyone is looking forward. Yeah.
Yeah. Smart value engineering. Sum it up in your own words.
I'll keep it short. I'll just summarize it in 3 lines. Think quality, not quantity. Think future, not present. And think more in less. That's it.
Fair enough, mate. Yeah, good stuff. So yeah, Scientechnic, gold sponsor for the event and headline sponsor for the Design Recognition Awards, which are also taking place on the opening day of Light Middle East. How much are you looking forward to being at the show? It's been almost, I think more than 2019 was the last time we had Light Middle East. I mean, as one of the leading sort of consultancies here, you must be looking forward to getting back down to the trade center and connecting with everyone again.
Absolutely. I mean, we all have been through a lot in the last 2 years, and I think we need this so very much. With Expo happening next month, I think we can have a starter in Light Middle East, and then we can move on to Expo. Yeah.
You're going to be paying a little visit to Expo as well?
Absolutely.
Of course you will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly a lot to look forward to. Hey, Nasser, thanks very much for being with us. It's a quick one today, but to the point, and that's what we always like to see at Light Middle East, of course. Nasser, we'll see you in a little while, I guess.
See you in a while, and thank you so much, Gareth. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks to everyone for listening to this podcast. We hope you found it educational, and be sure to follow us again on our social media channels at LightME Official. That's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And of course, just to remind you again, register for the show is taking place from the 28th to the 30th of September at the Dubai World Trade Center. We can't wait to see you there. It's going to be a great 3 days for the whole industry to reconnect and regather. And of course, Light Middle East Design Recognition Awards, ThinkLight conference. It's going to be buzzing, and we can't wait to see you there.